You're probably wondering how Kim Jong Un, the leader of North Korea, is able to keep up with his lavish lifestyle. The yachts, Rolex watches, expensive liquors, fancy cars. It seems this man is one of the richest in North Korea. And given that he is the leader of the country, it seems quite evident why he would have the most money. Taxes, right? Wrong. Well, I don't think it's necessarily taxes. As you likely know, North Korea tends to keep things under wraps, meaning there isn't much known about the country aside from what they tell us. Occasionally, you have the defectors who flee to South Korea or the US and tell all. Other than that, we kind of have to just have a take it or leave it approach with any and all information coming out of one of the most confidential countries there is. So to no surprise when trying to find out more information about the notorious Room 39 in North Korea, well, it definitely wasn't a walk in the park. Today on Life's Biggest Questions, we're asking what is North Korea hiding in Room 39? And smash that like button, guys, because this one was a tough one, so show some love, because I really had to, get into the nitty gritty for this one. So what exactly is Room 39? Well, to no surprise, no one could say for sure. It's a top secret government room or possibly organization that is believed to launder all sorts of things and is partially responsible for allowing the Un family to continue their reign across North Korea. As previously mentioned, it's believed that North Korean citizens don't pay taxes per se, as in they don't pay taxes the same way that we do. Instead, citizens periodically need to donate materials or work on government projects for free. Aside from this, although they claim to be the only tax-free country in the world, they do charge sales tax and hide that from their citizens, citing other government fees. That being said, North Korea isn't known for being one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Aside from the sanctions put on them by the United States, the UN has also made it difficult for the family-run country to thrive the way other countries do. So it seems the Un family got creative and found numerous ways to increase their cash flow significantly, even if it meant using outside sources to do so. And this way, the citizens still don't think they're being taxed, and the Un family could continue to make large sums of money, illegally of course. Or that's what the US government believes. Again, to no surprise, the North Korean government is very secretive about what goes on in Room 39, if it's even called that. Some claim that it should be referred to as a bureau, a government agency, or an office, while others argue the number 39 could be different. It seems one thing has remained common. It's one of the biggest moneymakers, if not the biggest moneymaker in North Korea, and is what continues allowing the Un family to accumulate the wealth that they have. How they obtain that wealth has been debated between government officials and defectors, but I'll cover it all and leave it up to you to decide what to think. Office 39, as it's been referred to, is believed to be located in Pyongyang and is hidden under the roofs of a regular government office building. David Maxwell, a former US Army Special Forces colonel and North Korea expert, explained that's how Kim Jong Un, North Korea's current leader, is able to afford his luxurious lifestyle. Some reports claim that Kim is in charge, while others cite his sister, who is married to a Room 39 official, could start to take the reins. Jason Lee, a North Korean defector, told the New York Post, I quote, "It's like a bank for Kim Jong Un, but he's got a little more careful in recent years about the illegal activity. It was getting too much attention and looking bad for the party." Lee and his father are former executives in Room 39, in which they claim to run shipping companies. However, as you can tell, it seems Kim is shipping more than just regular goods to and from the country. But to no surprise, it depends who you ask. Ri Jong-ho, another North Korean defector who spent decades working in 39, referred to it as, I quote, "a slush fund for the leadership and the leader." While speaking with CNN, Ri claimed that his office wasn't involved in illicit activities. However, the US government, as well as other defectors, as previously mentioned, seem to argue that point. The country as a whole has been accused of trafficking narcotics, laundering counterfeit money, hacking banks, and even trafficking endangered species. Aside from this, it's believed they send workers across the globe and collect the majority of their wages. Although Ri claimed his office wasn't involved in any illegal activity, he didn't deny that the agency, if you will, he didn't deny that they don't do anything shady at all. The issue with Room 39 is that aside from the fact that it's located in North Korea, who, as we know, likes to keep everything very close to the chest, well, it's also such a big operation, it's very tough to get to the bottom of all of it. Given the amount of business that they do, ranging from ammunition and weapon sales, to textiles, and of course, drugs, as well as the counterfeit super notes, to no surprise, everything is laundered through numerous companies and corporations. Because of this, not much is known about what happens behind closed doors of Room 39. Given that it's heavily guarded and only top executives most trusted by the Un family have access, well, it's clearly of utmost importance in order for the family to maintain the lifestyle that they have. It's believed to have first been established sometime in the 1970s by Kim Il-sung and has continued to do what it's done ever since. Reports claimed in 2009 that Room 38, which was led by Kim Jong-il, was merged into Room 39, but the two split again in 2010 due to internal difficulties. Reports claim that Room 38 is a front for Room 39, in which it allows the Un family to launder their illegal money with legal businesses. It's believed Room 39 is still going strong, but rather than focusing on physical crimes, which tend to be more costly, take more time, and are certainly more of risk, the country's focus now appears to be on cyber crimes. So does that mean that Room 39 is just a room full of, I don't know, computers, monitors, and hackers? No, I'm sure there's some gamers in there, I don't know, playing like war zone or something. No, I'm just kidding, guys. On a more serious note, over the last few years, the North Korean government has been accused of insurance fraud and scam, hacking into federal reserves, and stealing war plans, which that's not good at all. All in all, it seems that Room 39 is one of North Korea's best and worst kept secrets. Everyone knows it exists, but there are so many companies who are laundering money for this one government agency, if that's even what it is, that other countries can't necessarily get to the bottom of it all. At one point, the US government came very, very close to potentially putting an end to the operation, but the Bush administration pulled the plug, which led to the point that we are at today. Maybe it's for the best. Who knows how the country would have reacted if the government went through with the original plan back then. Either way, it seems we may never truly know what's happening in Room 39, but for all we know, the government can once again be much closer to blowing it up than we think. Just gotta wait and see, I guess. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. For now, let's reply to some comments from the video. What if Jake Paul fought Amanda Nunes? Stutter Alan Scott said Jake Paul would wake up in 2041 from a 20-year coma. I agree. I think Nunes would absolutely destroy the kid. Rearrange his face, no doubt. She's an incredible fighter. Omega Ultima said, what if we didn't give idiots even more attention? Then I probably wouldn't have comments to reply to. Because I'm an idiot, and you guys give me the attention. Idiot. Santiago Cortez said, if Amanda Nunes fought Jake Paul would die. I don't think he would legitimately, no. But I think he might end up like, not the same. I don't know. Anyways guys, that's all for this one. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and we'll see you soon.